What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Shook, and today I'm going to be talking about some ways to save money, especially you're younger and such. These are going to be fairly basic, but hopefully this can help you guys out. Saving money comes with a lot of discipline, so obviously if you're really reckless with your money, no matter how much you use these tips, if you don't have the discipline to, adhere to these tips and such, you won't be able to save as much money. But if you do, you will definitely see your bread start to stack up. So to start off, the first tip I recommend is to not eat out as much. So eating out every single time you want to get a meal, what is it, like probably like $15-20 for like a full proper meal and such, maybe $10 and such every time you go out. And it might not seem like a lot at that moment, but it adds up, especially if you're often eating out with friends, family, whoever. You guys are doing some activities after that requires you to spend money and such. It all adds up eventually. Like if you go over a year of how much you've probably spent eating out, it's a sum of money you would definitely wish you definitely had. So I wouldn't say necessarily cut it out completely, but honestly try to limit it and such, especially if you're younger and such. Most of the time you're living with your parents and such, you're getting your meals for free anyways. If not, if anything's not cooked, you can cook it yourself. So it often saves money not eating out as much, and especially if you're younger and such, because a lot of the times, what do we have to do? The motive is to go get some food or go grab something to eat. So I'd recommend to not eat out as much, and if you have to, maybe don't gorge yourself down like a whole meal or something. Like maybe keep it something small and such. Don't spend too much money and such. I always say drink water, keep some water in your car and such. That's what I personally do. But yeah, try not to spend too much money eating out, and you will definitely see your bread start to stack up a little bit more from the money you've saved. Second tip I recommend is look at what you want to buy and see if you can afford it at least 5 times. Now I got this from the Minority Mindset, and basically what he recommended is that if you want to buy something, so let's say it costs like $100. If you want to buy something that's $100, make sure you have $500. So once you spend $100, you will still have $400 left. Everybody nowadays, it seems like, these shoes cost $700. I have $732.19 in my account. I'm just gonna spend all $700. That's not the right way to do it. Especially if you're trying to stack bread and such, it's not the best way to do it. So what I recommend is don't buy something unless you can afford 5 of them. And I found that by going by this principle and such, you'll definitely cut down on, first off, buying stupid things. Especially when you're younger and such, we tend to have a habit, if we only have like $600 and those shoes are $600, we're going to pay $600 for them. Like, it doesn't make any sense, but we don't have, a lot of younger people don't have bills to pay. They don't have other expenses to pay for and such. So if they have $600, they're going to spend it. They're just going to have to wait for the next paycheck or whatever. So the second tip is to make sure you can buy at least 5 of whatever you want to buy. So if the thing costs $100 to buy, you have at least $500. Now my last tip is create a baseline on your bank account on how much you can go below. So let's say you get paid and you got paid a certain amount of money. You paid yourself first. You spent the money on what you absolutely need to at first. So whatever it is, I don't know you guys' situations, but whatever it is, you spend a little bit and such, and now let's say you have $500 left, right? What I would personally do is create that baseline of $500. Like I have like $550 left, so I would create a baseline of let's say I'm not gonna go until my next paycheck below $500 and such. Now this is gonna try to keep you from spending on really expensive items and such, and it will also make you monitor your bank account. And often I find that even if I go maybe slightly under, let's say I had $550, I told myself I'm not gonna go under $500, and then I went to 482 or some shit, 480, something like that. eventually, if I even if it went down a little bit, the next paycheck hits and I've already have more money saved up from before and such. And then from there, let's say I create my new baseline to be, I don't know, like $800, $900, $1,000. And I keep repeating the same step over and over again, so that eventually that your money will start to stack up. And by the time you know it, you're gonna be like, damn, all that money I saved from not eating out, only affording things if I can buy 5 of them and creating that baseline, you will see your money stack up. And that's it for the video. If you guys like the video, give me a like down below. It really helps the channel out. If you guys have any questions or comments about anything about this video, let me know down below. Other than that, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.